Camden instructs his entire flock to write to the Bridge Commission, warn them of the dangers of associating architectural landmarks with homosexuals. Fortunately, the counter-arguments were numerous and varied. My favorite of all is this. If the church is so intent on not having architecture associated with homosexuals, they ought to tear down the Sistine Chapel. The counter-arguments prevailed, and the bridge was named after me, as have been 14 public schools in these United States. 14! Now, how many do you suppose have been named after Ginsburg? 0. But to be fair, the Berkeley Arts Elementary Magnet School does have an Allen Ginsberg poetry garden. And perhaps one day we can have a poetry slam. The Whitman Howlers, the Ginsberg Howlers versus the Whitman Comrades. 3rd grade choral readings of I have seen the best minds of my generation destroyed versus I sing the body electric. Oh, but I digress. It's my old habit of dreaming about the future. Let me go back, begin to amend the record. Leaves of grass. This is no book. Who touches this? Touches a man. Is it night? Are we here alone? It is I you hold, and who holds you. I spring from the pages into your arms. I feel 100 realities in me that words are not yet formed to represent. Men, like me, will gradually get to be more and more numerous, and then the words will follow. Manly friendship, the unfolding word of the ages, a word of the modern, a word en masse, a word of faith that never balks, a password, primeval, allowing me to speak in forbidden voices, stripping away veils. The words do not exist for me to write myself, to write my life. So I invent, trusting when language is needed, the words will surely follow. Now, I find that most men suffer a lack of language. The young men of these states are possessed of a wonderful tenacity of friendship, passionate fondness for their friends, and always a manly readiness to make friends. But they possess remarkably few words for the friendly sentiments. Such words do not thrive here amongst the muscular classes where the real quality friendship is always found. There are words that the muscular classes rarely use, have an aversion for. They never give words to their most ardent friendships. And yet I believe that the main purport of these states is to found a superb friendship, exalté, previously unknown, because I perceive that it waits, and has been always waiting, latent in all men, Bellini, the finest in the world.